Gwen, thanks for joining.
My pleasure.
I keep getting asked, tell me about your front page and the budgets in the system. And I know you've seen a few things in here, but I thought, why don't I show you this? So this is our latest front menu. We have a few menus, and we got one for people who do color chart selection, which is much smaller, and this is the administration menu. We have an executive menu. We have a few of them. And as you can see on this menu, we have queues.
You got a lot of cues.
Yes, we do. Some are good, some are bad. You can play with these a little bit. So you notice on this one that it's saying, hey, well done. Green for go, you've sold 16 lots. This one, you got a bit of a problem, you need to deal with that. So you can set up different thresholds to make these queues work and not. And as you would expect in a product with current functionality, you can just click into these queues and it takes you to wherever you want to go. And the purpose of our explanation today was I wanted to quickly show you about budgets. The reason why was we get asked a lot of questions about how good is our financial connection into the Dynamics BC package, and it is fully built into it.
Okay.
So I wanted to quickly show you, this is a standard lot card, but what I wanted to show you was this little budget screen up the top here. Just one small button, but it covers a lot of things, which is actually quite difficult to get into systems. But we've tried to make it as easy as possible.
Oh, this is robust. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, hey, cool, thank you. Yes, it is actually. It's a great word, robust. It sums up beautifully. So on here, what we've got here is we got a ton of fields. I can scroll to the right, and I can add extra things, but I'm trying to keep this just to what we would normally use. And on here, you can see we got all of these costs detail codes which we've created, and you can build them up to be whatever you want. And if I scroll down on here, you'll see that we're moving into actual construction parts. But the thing which is most important, and the thing which really matters to people, is that you'll see that I got an estimated amount, a planned cost amount, an actual amount, and then I've got some additional fields which tell me whether I've made adjustments to them or not. These three pieces of information come from three different places. This one is just an arm wave estimate. This one comes from actual, in my example, it comes from specific vendor contracts that were built in here.
Okay. And
so the vendor contract, if I'm to click on this one, I can see that originally when I planned this, I thought it's going to cost me about 5.5. It's coming in at 67.60, so I might want to have a look at that. When I drill into this one, as you would expect in the system, you can drill all the way around. These are the prices that I got. So I got these prices from my vendors, and if I, for instance, go a little bit further down, I can say, oh, you've actually done some things in here. So for instance, in here, I've got some costs. And this one, you can see that this is actually a transaction which was posted into the system. It came from a job GL journal, so this is a recharge. So I can put things into a central financial area of the system, and then I can recharge them out. If I try and find something, I think this should be a purchase in here. If I drill into this one, then you can see that I have an actual purchase transaction.
Okay, so it goes all the way through to the originating document then, where the cost came from. That's great.
Absolutely. If I click onto this navigate button here, thank you for that. Then what it will do is it will say to me, this is what created that transaction. If I click into this, then it will say to me, okay, you created a purchase invoice, and actually you had this vendor posted all of these transactions against all of these lots.
Right.
Yeah, we were actually only looking at lot number 1, but you can see, okay, this was a whole bunch of work which they did. So right. Escape out here, escape out here, escape out of here. That was basically it. I just want to do a quick overview. How do budgets end up in the system? What do we use for them? And what does it look like on the basic front end screen? And there is one final piece which I might have a look at, and that is about printing a report, right? So anyway, we're in here, we're in the lot budget screen, and if I want to drop that out into Excel, we have a custom built report in here. And it's I can just click on this cost detail report. There's a couple of options in here which I'm going to ignore, and I'm just going to click OK. Opens it up here and just drops it straight into Excel.
Yeah, that integration with Excel is so nice.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, we have a little extra protection in here as well. And you'll see that we have broken this up and we've got all of our standard numbers on there. Just going to widen this a little bit so that we can see all the rest of it. We can scroll down and there's the cost group which created, and I can go and have a look at that after the fact. Just going to close this down. And that's about it. That was an overview of lots, bit of a quick look at the front screen, and show that we are fully integrated into the financial back end of Business Central.
Oh, and having it all together, your budgets to actuals, and it's fantastic in one view. I love that. And then the fact that you can shoot it into Excel and start carving and filtering, if that's a lot of people comfortable in Excel, to be able to do that is fantastic. This is great. I like it.
Thanks very much, Gwen. Thanks for joining.
Sure, my pleasure. Bye-bye.